It will be the first time that a top U.S. government official under President Donald Trump is making a formal visit to Kenya. The last visit was under President Barack Obama, and this time Kenya is hoping to benefit from more cooperation with the U.S. in addressing the terrorism menace in Somalia and its threat to Kenya's stability, as well as the political strife in South Sudan.
We enjoy AGOA. We have access into the American market. We are looking for ways of growing this market for our products, and we will be discussing this.
Secretary Tillerson, who is currently in Ethiopia holding talks with the Ethiopian government and the African Union officials, is expected to be in Kenya from tomorrow until Monday, during which time talks on how to improve trade between the two nations will be held. Tillerson is expected to meet President Uhuru Kenyatta and Foreign Affairs senior officials, with no meeting scheduled with the opposition, as was the case with former Secretary of State John Kerry. Opposition leader Raila Odinga told off the U.S. government for recognizing Kenyatta's presidency and criticizing his swearing-in.
And the foreign jails.
Ahead of the visit, Ambassador Monica Juma, in her inaugural press briefing, outlined Kenya's foreign policy centered around Kenya's position in the region and the African continent on the areas of trade and investment. Ambassador Juma highlighting the threat posed by Somalia and South Sudan in realization of Kenya's success.
We shall, along with the other troop contributing countries to AMISOM and the Somali government, continue to petition the United Nations Security Council with the intent of providing adequate resources that can help us to reduce the threat of terrorism, but also to allow recovery of the territory of Somalia that is still under Al-Shabaab and other terrorist groups.
As such, the new Foreign Affairs CS hopes to rope in the support of foreign nations in the realization of the Big Four agenda, which centers on food security, decent housing, improved manufacturing sector, and universal health.
From Southeast Asia through to the Middle East, Europe, the Americas, and even in Africa, the Big Four has been embraced with great enthusiasm. We at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Trade will be working to translate this enthusiasm into optimal support for Kenya.
Kenya also hopes to seek election into the powerful United Nations Security Council for the period 2021 to 2022. Sam Kituku, Citizen TV, Nairobi.